All right. So, let's talk AMC. AMC is about to take off. It's inevitable. Over the course of the next couple weeks, they have to catch up to the price. They left us at $70 before they turned off the buy button. When they turned down the buy button, they had already ran out of shares. They started synthetic shorting us with lots worth millions of shares. The problem with that is when they do that, they have to buy them back as lots all at the same time because they have to return them as they borrowed them. This was like running into the abyss. You don't know what's going on, but you have to continue doing what you're doing because they're allowing it. It got you into trouble. And now because you have the majority of the money, you have to hope that the people that bought in with small amounts eventually go broke and want their money back. Now, carry on. They continue doing the same thing. Now, keep in mind, these all have very specific terms. But they kept shorting into the market without any repercussion or meeting any type of margin requirement because they weren't reporting any of these shares to the lit exchange. They weren't doing any of our buy orders on time or ever, parking them in the secondary market in a database that never touches the SEC or the New York Stock Exchange. These shares went nowhere because we've never asked for them back. The hedge funds have now liquidated these positions and sold them to smaller hedge funds. If you were ever intending on taking down some of the big players, this isn't the play. They've covered their asses. However, as Apes, if that's what you'd like to call us, I'd like to call us patient investors. We have managed to corner them. Unfortunately, they think they are not vulnerable to what we're about to do to them. However, we're about to pin them up against the wall and leave them there. This play is only so much, but it's going to provide a lifetime of opportunity ahead. We're going to be able to take this play and put it into other plays. Just imagine if you were to put $200 a week away out of your paycheck every week, all year long, that'd be $10,000. If you did that over the course of 10 years, that's $100,000. Think about how many times this play is going to turn over and how easy it is to save money at this point in time. It's the winter time. There's not much to do. There's no outdoor time. Take that money and put it towards the market. There's things that are going on that could benefit you the rest of your life or severely impact you. Know what's going on. Personally, I think we're living in a bubble and there's going to be a crash. And if there is, we could be up against some serious disaster. It'd be nice to be able to hedge that play against something else. So moving forward, when we do get played, I don't mean played, I do mean paid. When we get paid and this price runs up and it's past 70, we're in no man's land. Parts unknown. Once we enter parts unknown, we're no longer protected by the government, as they illegally screwed with us to tamper with the price. They're going to let it take off. But they're going to be able to do things that we haven't seen before. because the prices push them into a corner. And like an animal that's backed into a corner with maybe even a broken leg, when they bite and they snap at you, they can still take off your fingers, leave you needing stitches, even break bones. So don't think that they don't have shit for us. So moving forward, remember, this isn't a safe play. And if you have to get out of this play early, do it. Remember, they're going to need tons of shares to be able to cover their positions. So if you have to sell early, you can. Don't listen to these horses' asses that tell you, oh, we all need to hold as one. The truth is, even though you might comment on this post later on, I don't agree with you. Because as we might allow a couple different hedge funds to cover, we both agree that they oversold this float so many times that it's going to take so much more to cover. So let these people do what they have to do. Don't talk them out of their positions. We're all friends. And moving forward, we got to think the same. You know, this is an opportunity for us all to make money. And I look forward to meeting a lot of you. Earlier in a video, I talked about how we were all going to meet in Vegas. Now, that's going to be an important time for us to create our own little personal groups. We're not going to call them hedge funds because that would be insider trading. But we're just friends that have common interests. We're clubs. So, moving forward, our clubs are going to probably be established at some of these events that Lou talked about. So, when you hear about an event with Apes that made money from this play, consider joining it. Rally together with these guys. Because with market transparency in the future, there's going to be some serious opportunities for us all to make some money and make money all in one day. So, I'm pumped for you. I hope you're pumped for me. I'm looking at the rest of the stock market. It's horrifying. You have the shit going on out in Russia and fucking Ukraine. I don't even know what the fuck to think right now with that. I don't know what's going on. I'm not going to pretend to. I'm pretty sure I'd get censored if I had some sort of opinion. So I'll stick to this. I know that that's affecting some of our plays some way or another. The one thing that I do know is our plays stayed green. Sundial, GameStop, and our homie AMC. And everything else in the market seemed to be red. Microsoft, Apple, Google, Class A, B, C, 15, 42. Then all the other stuff, your Facebooks and Meta universes all crushed. But ours stayed green. Now, I'm not trying to smile on anything. Remember this. For every 1%, the unemployment goes up, 40,000 people starve to death and die. So I'm not celebrating any type of crash. I'm not trying to say I told you so. I'm trying to tell you, hey, listen, get on the same play as us, homie. Because there's other plays to move forward with. And yeah, this is going to be the biggest transfer of wealth, like Al said. That fucking nefarious motherfucker. But we're going to have an opportunity to utilize that transparent market in our favor. Working with a lit exchange that actually works up to date is going to benefit us humongously. We're going to know what's open against us, what we can cover, what we can't, what's going to take too long, what we should move on from. A lot of different plays. So please, hey, take a look at this video. I hope it didn't waste your time. I thought that, the whole hood thing, I wasn't trying to be annoying. I was just having some fun. It's Saturday night and I ain't got shit to do. The girls are out in Florida. I'm here. What the fuck is there to do? Later.